And basically, what we're doing is to use two movements. One is the Tan Sao. One, you rotate to the Bong Sao, rotate to Tan Sao, and then the Fuk Sao stay in the same position. So using the elbow to protect the center. So to start initiate the attack, and I can start from here, and then I control the elbow to go to the blind side from here. So if I bring this palm stride a little bit over there, and then I open up this, then I can go to the blind side and control. So fighting on the blind side, the advantage is this, that I don't need to deal with this one, because if this cross, I can come around and wrap up the two arms. Right? So for the same reason, that if I go like that, I can control the elbow from here, and I'm on his left side. And if this comes along, then I can pin this up. Right? So we're going to repeat this again. So we go from here, right? And then, or we go from here, right? Okay. Now, the energy that the Chi Sao using is the forwarding energy towards the center of your opponent, right? So the two arms that has to be, see, if one arm is more stronger than the other, you're exposing this arm as a weakness, because even though this is probably closer to my throat, but because it's vulnerable to be trapped or to be taken around. So that's why you always have the contact point here and the contact point there, almost on the same plane. Right, so we got from here, or you got from here. Right. So to control the blind side, you align your center line in the center, parallel to his shoulder. So you can also go to attack from the target that on the back of his body that can very hard to defend from here. Right. So you want to go to the blind side, control the elbow, control the blind side. So you got from here, 1, 2, right? So we got, repeat this a few times. Okay. So do you have any questions, Sifu Eric?
First question, Sigong, is what is the definitive purpose of Chi Sao?
Chi Sao is to train your contact reflexes, right? But because you are in such a close range, and you can train your eyes. Mm. And the close range, because see the person react like this when they see something, they process it and then they react. But to the visual reflexes, about 0.2 of a second. But the Chi Sao reflexes can go down to like 0.03 of a second, almost 8 times faster than the visual reflexes, right? So that's why if you, say for instance, if you throw a punch, throw a strike, and then if my eye have to see your punch and react, usually it's very difficult because the reaction is too slow. But on here, it's like you're getting the vibration. It's like fishing. So the vibration of this, and then straight away, I feel the energy.
Feeling for the change.
And feel to the changes, the energy. And then you can react much faster. So the Chi Sao, so in fighting, they have 3 stages. Before contact, and exchange. So Chi Sao is very good for contact and exchange stages.
At close range where
at
you don't
close
have your
range,
eyes
right?
as much.
And also, because we are here, we're not going to waste the opportunity also train our eyes. See, our eyes train usually in normal activity that at a distance. You know, this is a comfortable distance. If somebody come up to talk to you like this, you're not comfortable, right?
Sir.
Because you're not really trained at that distance, right? But in Chi Sao, because your eyes are looking at here, there's critical range just here. So your eyes are training, so you can actually improve your visual reflexes as well, apart from the contact reflexes.
And where specifically do you look?
You look at the elbow that's moving. You look at the elbows moving.
So in this case, it would be your right
This
Tom
one,
cell and
yeah,
bone cell.
yeah. Even though, but you also compensate by the energy, right? So you're looking at the elbows moving, right? So if you're using the elbow that is not moving to attack me because it's contact, so I can also feel from here, because when you're trying to maybe push me away, and I know that the energy is going away from me, right? So that how it works is, let's do one arm first, and then we can explain how it works, right? So once we lock into this position, right? Your energy is going towards me, and my energy going towards you, right? So one of the thing is that a lot of people, they do that with the Fu Sao, and that does not stop the person.
Yeah, you can see the opening.
Right? You can always have to stop the person coming in. So the Fu Sao is supposed to be like that, right? So you don't need to specifically pushing keep pushing this arm away, right? So if you push your way in, you push your way in, right? That means because this tunnel allow you to come in like that, but it's going away from my body, right? But if you force your way in, you have to push out that way. So that's why I'm allowed to come around. I have enough time to come around because you going out there. I come around to.
So I'm pushing to the side.
Yeah. So your energy, the energy is the most important thing. That you don't push trying to barge your way in. Right. Okay.
Right.
So we got two movements. That one left Sao, right? A lot of these Chi Sao drills can be applied in real situations. So later on, we will do, some drills that using this Chi Sao technique, right? But I just want to show you something, right? So if I throw a punch, and then you check my arm, so the check is not an attacking move because you are pushing my punch over there. So allows me to come around, right? Okay. Now, but if I punch low, right? If I punch low, you check, and because this arm is lower, so I can actually come around from above or this, right?
So you set me up.
Yeah. But if you let's switch your guard, right? Okay. So if I punch here, that is what we were doing. That I come around from here. So if I do here and then I come around, right? So this is also a very good drill because you attack and then you're using his force to push your arm around.